in Carson, California, he stopped Lucas Matiz to become the WBC 140-pound world champion. He aims to get that back, and this is the next step to getting that back, final eliminator. He has lost only once, and that is to the outstanding WBO world champion Terence Crawford. And Viktor Postol aims to make a big statement here on June the 23rd. There are limited tickets still available. I don't know anything about the 150 VIPs. You might be lucky, we sometimes get some back, but there are limited 40s, 60s and 80s available if you contact the Hydro or go onto Ticketmaster. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's enough from me. We're going to introduce the table and then we're going to talk to the guys. So could I introduce from the far right, as you look at the table, sitting right next to me, we've got Viktor's trainer. Please welcome him to Scotland. We have got Alexander Bulishchuk. Next to Alexander, part of the Postol team, and fortunately translating for us here this afternoon, please welcome Oleg Ladik. If we move down to the far left of the table, we have the IBO Continental Heavyweight Champion Martin McCauley. Sitting next to Martin, the man who aims to become IBF Youth Bantamweight World Champion on Saturday night, Lightning Lee McGregor. Next to Lee, we have Trainer of the Year from 2017, Shane McGuigan. If we come back along the table, we have the challenger, the former WBC Champion of the World, Viktor Postol. We have the WBC Silver Super Lightweight Champion, the champion on the evening, Josh Taylor. And to open up, ladies and gentlemen, his thoughts on this fantastic match, founder of Cyclone Promotions, former world champion, Barry McGuigan.
Well, not much more to be said. We're thrilled to bits about this. Postol's here is in great shape, and we know we're in for a big fight and a great fight. And I think the public are going to benefit more than anybody else. They're going to have a great night of boxing. We've got Lee McGregor, we've got Big Martin on the end, and we've got a host of young kids on the undercard, and it's going to be a really exciting night of boxing. I'm very excited about it. Taylor is in phenomenal shape. He has to be. And we believe we're going to win, and we're going to win emphatically. But that's enough for me, and thank you for turning out. Back to you, Craig.
Thank you, Barry. Now, before we go to our main event, can we go down the table? If we could go to the man at the end, big Martin McCauley. How are you, Martin?
Hi.
You're looking forward to defending your title. You've been training hard. You've been sparring with the best. You've been sparring with Anthony Joshua, and you have also been sparring with the only man who beat your opponent on Saturday evening, Dynamite Daniel Dubois. How did all that go?
Yeah, I sparred with all top heavyweight men in UK, so I'm looking forward to defend my IBO Continental title on Saturday. I'm ready to fly on Saturday.
I've got to say, from the first time I met you, your English is getting fantastic.
Yeah, my coach is doing a good job. Will teach me all everything.
Sorry, I thought your coach was Billy Nelson.
Yes, Billy Nelson.
Billy can't speak English.
Yeah, he's teaching me everything, so I'm getting better now.
Martin, we look forward to seeing you tomorrow at the weigh-in and on Saturday evening. Next to Martin, we have a young man aiming to take his first professional title, former British champion, former Scottish champion. Lee, 3-0, 3 KOs, they're moving you very, very quickly. Is this a step too far, or are you ready for this Saturday night?
No, I'm definitely ready for this step up. I've been showing my progress in the gym. I've been progressing really fast, and I've been improving Shane and Barry in sparring. Been sparring really well against good fighters, so and I've proved I can go the long rounds as well. So it's not a step too far. I'm gonna grasp it with both hands, and I'm just excited for Saturday now. I just want to get in the ring.
We'll turn to, before we turn to the main event, we've got Shane. Shane coaches you, he coaches Josh, he also coaches Chantel, who's not with us here this afternoon. You've got a big night, Shane. How are you going to cope with all this on Saturday? 3 fighters, one after the other.
Done it many times before. No, but Lee's looking fantastic in the gym. You know, he's already sparring 10. I mean, we got him to do 11 rounds the other day just so he could do one more than what he's scheduled for. And for a 21-year-old, he's punching with either hand. He's massive for the bantamweight division. And we kind of just got to push him through now because there's nobody out there that I believe is going to challenge him until he gets up to, you know, British and European level at this stage. So why not crack on and start fighting for titles? He's more than capable and he can really fight. And I feel like he's fan-friendly style, and everyone's in for a nice little treat on Saturday night.
We're looking forward to it. He always brings a great crowd and he always brings excitement, and Saturday night will be no different, I'm quite sure. If we could turn to the challenger on Saturday evening, former WBC world champion Viktor Postol. Viktor, привет, добрый вечер. Am I getting better?
Stop showing off.
I'm just trying to get better, man. I'll ask Barry, what did that mean? What did that mean, Barry?
I can't say what it is. I was just on the tip of my tongue to say something.
Hello and good afternoon.
Very rude, so carry on.
Right, Viktor has Oleg next to him, and if I could ask you, when you're giving the press questions, if you could direct them to Oleg and be quite slow with them, so we can get the correct answer out. Viktor, welcome once again to Scotland. Oleg, welcome to Scotland. This is a big step for you on Saturday night because you aim to get in a position to become world champion again. What does this all mean to you?
Всем добрый день. Я очень рад снова находиться здесь, в Глазго. Что сказать могу, что для меня и для Тейлора это будет большим испытанием. Это для меня снова вернуться на вершину, побороться за пояс, для Тейлора также. Поэтому жду с нетерпением субботнего вечера.
Hi everyone, thank you for coming. I'm happy to be here once again in Glasgow, very beautiful city and good people. So it's a big step for both of us, for Josh Taylor also, and for me personally. I'm gonna come to become on the top as I was previously. So I'm looking forward to the fight night.
Do you have any predictions on the night? Are you just going to take the fight as it comes? Do you believe that you will have to go to points, or do you believe you could win inside the distance?
Конечно же, хочется как можно выиграть лучше, но бой покажет, все будет ясно в ринге. Я не могу прогнозировать бой, будет это нокаутом или будет это по очках, но мне очень хочется выиграть, это точно.
Well, it's very hard to predict about the fight and how it will go, but I'm sure it will be a great fight. Either will be KO or it will go for the distance. I really want to win. I have a big heart for that, so I'm going to show you the best shape of my career.
Viktor, thank you. Josh, if we could turn to you. Every press conference we go to, it's another big step up, and this is another big step up. You're obviously ready for this.
Yeah, it's definitely the biggest step in my career so far. The toughest challenge again, but you know, I'm 100% fully confident in my ability, and I'm ready to go on Saturday, and I can't wait to go in there and prove a point and prove that I belong in there with the best in the world.
I don't think there's really much more that we can ask you. We've asked you all the standard questions. You know, how's training been going? What do you think of this guy? Can we open the floor to questions? Anybody?
Hi, Craig. Hi, Josh. Barry. When you won the fight on Saturday night, what's your next step? Is it straight into a world title fight, or is it going to be a super series in the making or whatever?
Well, the plan is at the minute.
Potential opponents?
The plan is at the minute. Obviously, this is a final eliminator, so the plan is to fight for the WBC title. The champion Ramirez, that's the champion. So whoever wins on Saturday, that's it. That's the plan.
And if, I mean, direct your questions to anybody. If anybody wants to ask Lee, Big Martin, Victor, Josh, Barry, even, any questions?
Josh, does this kind of finally feel like you're really on the gateway now? This is kind of first arrival on the very elite level.
Aye, it is. Postol is a great fighter, a great champion, and also he's hungry as well to get his belts back. So this is a massive fight for me and him at this stage in his career. So it's a huge fight for the both of us. If I win this on Saturday, I'm then on the world stage. So it's a massive fight, and I'll be making sure I come with that win on Saturday.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if there are no more, there are one-to-ones with the press. Obviously, we'll have a photo call after this. If I could just remind you that tomorrow we are going to be back at the St Enoch Centre for the weigh-in. The weigh-in is open to the public. You're all very welcome. The more the merrier. It's 1 p.m. the weigh-in starts, and we will just hand over back to Barry McGuigan for just final words.
Well, thanks very much for turning out, and thank you for the publicity. It's important. We didn't work without you guys, so we want you to know that we really appreciate it, and especially in the last week of the fight, it's important to get as much out there as possible. So really appreciate you all turning out at the final presser, and we'll see you tomorrow, and we'll see you Saturday. Thanks very much.